All right, sports fans. Here we go again. This time we're playing the Flying Elbows. Flying Elbows up, Canada. Yeah, I'm just going to stay here to say fuck Trump, fuck ICE, fuck the U.S. right now. Elbows up, Canada. They get the first chance. There's 1, 2, 3 big saves. Mike, you know what? I'm gonna say it. You're the best goalie in our league. For sure. And here's a little chalk talk. See what I did there? That's a curved space pass. That's a straight pass in curved space. And I get rewarded for it. Of course. Did you even see that? Garner didn't even look. He just fed it out front. Knew that I was going to be there. And here again, curved space pass. No, I pass it across this time. I got a good stick. And so Garner gets to it. But that's kind of an important thing. And look at this. Do you see me and Mendez up at the top there? Kind of got close and then like oil and water. We just kind of separate. It's a thing that we used to do in theater class. Theater, R-E, not drama. If you say drama, people are like theater kids. If you call it drama, 90% of them are going to cry. The other 10% are going to use violence. We used to do this exercise. Here, by the way, there's a lucky little turnover, and Mike's 90% on breakaways. But of course, if you're 90% on breakaways, that still leaves another 10%. So opening up space. Here's another little oops. I don't know. Was that a penalty? Hey, James plays hard, and if somebody falls down, you gotta I didn't think it was a penalty. James didn't think it was a penalty. He was pleading his case to Stripes. And you know who else didn't think it was a penalty? The hockey gods. Because look at this. We get the breakaway. What a pass by Garneretsky. It'll remind me never to play fucking shuffleboard at the bar for money with this guy. Jesus Christ. I'd just give him the money. 2-1. And just like that, we're up in. Eric takes a pass through the legs really, really nicely. And see, I like this. What you did right there, Eric, I like setting up a shot. It makes all of your other moves so much more effective just to get it in their heads. And of course, it doesn't hurt if we get a little lucky. We did get lucky in this game, a little bit, here and there. That's a nice shot, right? Puts the goalie back in, gets it into his head. James picks it up, fires it around. He catches that seam, and oops. Oh, right there. Look, number 7. Oh, lucky number 7. Not quite. Your problem is you have 1 7. You need 2 7s. Let's see. Eric and I just get a little bit get together, spread apart. And again, right across. Boom. In. Money. 20 seconds left in the first period. This game is already over. Right? Here. Pick it up. And the goalie's right back in his net. And that puck is at the back of the net before Buddy even gets a chance to move. Right? And there's something to be said for like high skill cap. All right, lovely little shot there. Easy, clean win. We won a lot of draws. We had possession of the puck a lot of times. Something that we didn't do in the past. Right? We were a run and gun team. It might just be the competition. They're not that great. Because we can do shit like this. Eric picks it up. Devin should get an assist for staying on side. See, I don't do that. You don't headman me the puck like that, Eric. I'm just as likely to go offside on purpose. I'm a vindictive bitch like that. Nice goal. Eric's 90% on breakaways as well. James brings it in. Little pump fake. Gets a shot. Goalie makes a save. And this is what I'm talking about, like a higher skill cap. Look at this. That's a D-to-D pass. That's a mat-to-mat pass. A lot of mat-to-mat passes. James gets a little quick shot on net. Goalie doesn't hold on to the rebound. So Garner picks it up. Again, around the horn. And it's nice. We can do this. We're up 5-1, so we can sort of work on stuff. And this is the skill play, like, right? Little fake float. And then little dipsy doodle. Things like that. And okay, as an aside, Leafs should have never traded Marner. Marner opens up plays, opens up space, making little plays. Like, look how long we've had the puck. And that was because individually, all of us are really fucking good, right? We don't panic with the puck most of the time. Like, they got to make big plays like that. It strips it off. Nyhoff strips it off a second time and just lands right back on his stick. Mike's got to make a save. Like, right? Little lose the puck and it's off to the races. And I do a thing that worked one time. I slapped the ice, and one time in my life that puck jumped, and it was so cool. It was almost like I did it with magic, and I've been trying to recreate it ever since. And that time it was just pathetic because I lost the stick. Oh, talking about losing your shit. Look at this. Their team's got to lose their shit over this, Mike. There it is. Look at that. Oh no. Okay, let's slow that down. We got to see it again. And I think gloves down and up. I think that's going in, and I think that your hand, it didn't hit you, right? In the NHL, they make glove saves. They don't actually make a glove saves because the shot's coming too fast. But I think you grabbed that thing. And here's another one. End of the game. That's a head man, right? Goal. Gardner-Etsky tucks it in. Tucks that baby in. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. We're 6-1, right? But they never gave up, which is nice. I like that. You know, we're here for a workout, right? Some games you get lucky, some games you don't get lucky. And it's 6-1, nearing the end of the second period. And, they can get some. If you get, look at this, perfection. Inside out, goes off the top, goes to the top of the stick, far side, post in. What are you going to do? Buddy makes a great knocking it down, right? Goes a little bit fast, gets a little bit of a speed wobble, but still has the wherewithal to pass it to Buddy in the high slot. And this is a perfect shot. What are you going to do? He's 10 feet away from the net, and he puts it post crossbar. No need to feel frustrated. That's just a nice play. And off we go to the third period. And nothing happened in the third period. We just sort of, I don't want to say ragged it. They got some chances. This nice little feed. Mike makes one save, make another save. And that's, if you're playing against us, not only do you have to beat a pretty good defensive-minded team, but then you got to beat Mike. Speaking of Matt Mendez throwing the body around. Got caught for the penalty this time. I like it. Don't change. Matt, don't change. Keep doing that. It was bullshit. That guy just fucking fell down. We had the only chance. What happened? We used to give up chances on the power play. Now we're getting chances on the penalty kill. And what the hell? What's going on with that? Anyway, nice win. I think that puts us in first place, although, again, first place in this division. I expect to be first place in this division. And you know what I say? There's a direct correlation between expectations and disappointments.
Oh, what they gonna do? He's shooting the roof